ara e rongo ai te ao, tawhia te ao, tawhia te ao. There are many reasons as to why this roto, this lake, and these waterways are significant to Ngāti Apakura and Ngāti Hinetū. We're going to be hearing from the chair of Te Runanga o Ngāti Apakura now, Bill Harris. He'll be sharing 4 reasons as to why this whenua is significant to local iwi.
The first key one is that Ngā Roto, which used to be called Wai Roto, is culturally significant space for Ngāti Apakura and Hinetū. It sits in part. It's part of the Hingakaka and the Battle of Hingakaka, and a lot of tupuna were lost in the lakes at that point in time, and we have a responsibility to protect the tupuna, the ones that were lost, not just our tupuna, but also the tupuna for the other tribes that were part of the Battle at Hingakaka. The other key thing is that unuku was found in this lake, and that's also significant. And there used to be island pa that floated on Ngā Roto, but as the colonials drained the lake to gain more land for agriculture and farming, the island pa became stranded, and one of those island pa is where the yacht club now exists. Reason number 2 is the tile and looking after it. There are ecological reasons, establishing and returning it to what it used to be as a roto, and we all know the key place that the peat lakes plays in looking after our waterways, and they are the kidneys for Papatūānuku. By looking after the peat lakes, we'll be enhancing the water quality and counteracting the effects of the climate change that's been occurring. The third reason is the mana that we will have in this space by owning whenua. We'll be able to critique our neighbours' farms and also be able to watch locals in terms of what they might be doing to the lakes in terms of recreational pursuits, and also the dropping of rubbish. And we will call out and need to be able to call out as a landowner and a neighbour the bad farming that goes on. Which is the cropping that goes, the significant cropping that goes on just here. You know, the nutrient that runs off that cropping into the lake itself. This would gain a mana whenua space for us to monitor and restore it as the kaitiaki, for this, not as an owner, but a kaitiaki. The fourth one is the social investment and collaboration. We are proposing to be a partner to the Waipa District Council in this. They will come in as a co-funder. We will purchase the land and will on-sell to the council for land for the cycleway, which has already been identified in the long-term plan for the council. And the other one is that at the moment there is lots of pūtea that is spent by the Waipa District Council in keeping their boardwalk that is in the middle of the lake. They spend between $30,000 and $40,000 per annum, I think, in keeping that boardwalk afloat, and they have to bring in and dig in the lake, and that's the lake, as I said, is pretty tapu, and we'd like to keep down the disturbance of the soil from digging. The boardwalk that has been sinking into the roto would be removed, and the causeway, a causeway that has been developed for farming, will be utilised for walking and cycling. And finally, in terms of social collaboration with the Waipawa District Council on this project, the cycleway and the boardwalk are both used for recreational purposes. It also brings our whānau into the space and will allow our whānau to be in this space. At the moment, we tend to shy away from it because of the fact that we can see that it's not being looked after, and the way it's used is not always the way that we would want it to be used.